And Baba was sharing how by knowing the deep secrets of karma, and especially at the confluence age, to give priority to our Purusharth, to give priority to remembering Baba is so important, and how Maya can come and take away our attention to something that is not important. And the more we continue to consider every stone as a gift, we stay attached. And so Baba was saying how he sees all the games of the Brahmin children. So let's continue. Baba says, remember that you have given the true Father the boat of your life. And so the boat that has the company of the truth may rock, but will not sink. Remember that you have given the true Father the boat of your life, and so the boat that has the company of the truth may rock, but will not sink. Having given the responsibility to the Father, do not take it back. I will be able to move along. Where did this I come from? To finish the consciousness of I means to belong to the Father. To finish the consciousness of I means to belong to the Father. It's a very powerful version. Baba says to finish the consciousness of I means to belong to the Father. Just a couple of days back, we were having this discussion over this whole aspect of illusions around the word I. And we were sharing how, whenever we say I do or I have, that's a statement of illusion. That's where Maya enters. And when I just say I am nothing but a being of light. And then that I am is Baba's precious child. And so Baba says, to finish the consciousness of I means to belong to the Father. You continually make this mistake, and then you yourself become confused and distressed by this mistake. Finish the body consciousness of I. I am doing this, or I am not able to do this. Now change this language. Now that I belong to the Father who is responsible. Consider your responsibility to be that of moving along as the Father makes you move along, and of doing exactly as He says. In whatever position of your stage the Father places you, you will stay there. You will not mix the dictates of the self, the consciousness of I, with Srimad. You will then go beyond repentance. So if we mix this word I, then Baba says repentance can come. You will become an embodiment of attainment and achieve an easy speed of effort. That is, you will constantly have an intellect that is good and wise. Do not allow yourself to become afraid on seeing others. What will happen? Will this also happen? I would say sometimes fear comes. Fear is the word fear. Someone said it's like false evidence appearing real. So whatever we think in fear is something that has not happened, something that we're just projecting our insecurities. And so Baba says, Do not allow yourself to become afraid on seeing others. What will happen? Will this also happen? Do not be afraid, but go into the depths. Because at present, since the final moments are close, on the one hand, all the many remaining accounts of your own sanskars and nature, or of connection and relationship with others, will emerge. That is, they will come to take their final leave. They will come to take their final leave. So do not be afraid of the many tests of the mind that come as illnesses, but consider this extremity to be a sign of the end. On the other hand, because the final moments are close, you will be able to see the secret machinery of karma working at a very fast speed. So towards the end, Baba says, we have to settle all our karmic accounts before we go back home with Baba. And so all the machinery, the secret machinery, is working at a very fast speed. Only here, before you go to the land of Dharamraj, will you have visions of your actions and the punishment. After becoming a true child of the true Father, after becoming a resident of the land of truth, if you perform even a slight action of falsehood, you will have many wonderful visions of instant punishment here. So Baba says, after belonging to Baba, if we come under the influence of Maya and perform any wrong action or the action of falsehood, Baba says you will have many wonderful visions of instant punishment here. You will not be able to step foot on the land of the Brahmins and the Brahmin family. Every flaw will be very clearly visible. It will not be able to remain hidden. Then you will find that because of your own mistake, your mind will not be able to stabilize itself. You will make yourself a victim of punishment. All of this is going to happen. Says this is how this last scene will also play out. Be knowledgeful about it, but do not be afraid. Do you understand? Those who are master almighty authorities are not afraid. Acha, acha. To those who know the deep secrets of karma, to those who constantly follow the Father's Shrimad at every second and at every step, to those who have given the responsibility of their life to the Father, to those who constantly keep the support of the Father in front of them and who put aside all obstacles, to those who keep their perfect stage in front of them, to such souls who constantly have zeal, enthusiasm, and courage, Bap Dada's love, remembrance, and namaste. So let's take a moment to share our love and remembrances to Baba. Then Bap Dada speaking to Didi Ji. The Father now wishes to see you children in the perfect form. But wonderful things will be seen while you are becoming complete, because this is the practical paper. No matter what type of new or surprising scene comes in front of you, it should make you a detached observer. It should not make you fluctuate. When any such scene comes in front of you, then by first of all being seated on the seat of the stage of a detached observer, there will be great pleasure seeing that scene and taking any decision. There won't be any fear. There won't be any fear. Just to take a step back, see everything as a game, as a story, to be detached. Baba says, then there won't be any fear. Everything is already accomplished, and so it will be impossible to be afraid or fearful. In Hindi, Baba used to say, "Hua hi pada hai, hua hi pada hai." So everything is already accomplished. So there is no room for fear to enter. It will be as though you are once again seeing a scene you have seen many times. And because of this, you will not have any thoughts or speak such words as, what happened? Why did it happen? Does it happen like this? This is something new, etc. In fact, you will become even more yogyukt, rasyukt, and by becoming a lighthouse, make the atmosphere double light. You won't make it such that others feel afraid. You have had this experience, have you not? This is known as experiencing a paper as big as a mountain to be something as small as a mustard seed. पर्वत को राई करते. That's what Baba is saying. So when a paper is like a mountain, it will seem as if it is a mustard seed. Weak ones would feel it to be like a mountain, whereas master almighty authorities would experience it to be like a mustard seed. Numbers are given on this basis. The numbers are given on the basis of passing a practical paper. See, Baba is saying, if there is no paper, how can Baba give marks? And so there has to be a paper. And once we pass the paper, then our numbers increase. So Baba says numbers are given, always given, on the basis of a test paper. The study continues, but the numbers are given on the basis of a test paper. So every paper is really a gift for us to change our class, isn't it? The Baba says if there is no test paper, no numbers are given. This is why elevated effort makers consider any paper to be a game. One would never feel afraid in a game. A game is just entertainment. A game is just entertainment. One would not feel afraid in entertainment. Day by day, you will see many scenes to make you and others move forward. However, a little mistake makes everything difficult. What is that mistake? You have already been told. So what is the mistake? How can I do this? I cannot do this. I can no longer continue. Who says that you have to continue by yourself? The Father has not said that you should continue to move by yourself. Move along with the companionship of your companion. Why do you let go of the company and continue to move while carrying the burden and then have to say, I'm not able to continue by myself. I'm not able to do this. It is your mistake. And you then blame the Father. You yourself let go of Baba's finger. You take the burden on yourself and you then say that you can no longer carry it. Who says that you should carry it? However, because you have that habit, you continue to do this. When someone has the habit of carrying a burden, if you ask him to sit and do something easy, he would not be able to do it. Baba is giving such a practical example. If someone has the habit of carrying a burden, and we ask them to do something easy, they will say, oh no, we can't do this. Here too, you become subservient to your past habits. However, you're not even allowed to say that it is because of your past sanskars. If you still have past sanskars, it means you have not died alive. It means you have not died alive. Once you have died alive, you have a new life. And so you should have new sanskars. Past sanskars are of your previous birth, not this birth. That was a different clan from this clan. That was the Shudra clan. And this is the Brahmin clan. When you go from one clan to another, you have to move along according to the maryadas of the new clan. So Baba is saying we have become Brahmins, and so you cannot even say that it is our past sanskars, because that is of a different birth. Baba says just as in a Lokik way, when a girl gets married into a different clan, she has to adjust herself according to the maryadas of the new family. Here too, the clan has changed. Therefore, do not become weak by thinking that these are your past habits. And so all of this will happen. However, this is according to the present time maryadas of your clan. Acha. Acha. So let us take a moment. Just step back, detach ourselves from the real world, become a detached observer of the role that we are playing, and experience Baba's company, Baba's companionship. Baba has taken up the responsibility of my life. And so I really don't have to think much, plan much, or be afraid about anything. I've come into a new life with Baba. I've come into the Brahmin clan. I see every scene, every test paper as entertainment. It has come for I, the soul, to come even closer to Baba, to pass in the test paper and come even closer to Baba. Everything is designed for I, the soul, to reach my perfection. I just stay detached and enjoy the games of life. I absorb Baba's love, Baba's remembrance in my heart. There is no consciousness of I. Everything has faded away. There is no I that pulls the mind. But only this pure I, the soul, child of Baba. And I belong to Baba. Everything else is an illusion. It does not matter. I drop the story completely. There is no burden on my head. I stay light and I carry myself with Baba very lightly. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Thank you, Baba. Thank you, family. We have a little bit remaining for the after tomorrow. We will revise Baba's Murli on Monday morning. Shanti. Let's pause here and open up for any thoughts. Please feel free to share.
Om Shanti. So, Baba says we have to finish the consciousness of I. So, this is actually becoming a barrier for us to move forward. So, wherever I comes, then Baba will not be able to support us or help us. So, this consciousness of I, we must either replace it with soul consciousness or completely get rid of it, having the consciousness that it's Baba who's making it happen. So so the effort required here is to forget I.
Right. The other day we were discussing, it's so easy, we just talk to ourselves in third person. So if it's like if I'm having a bad day, for example, so I wouldn't say to myself, oh, I'm having a bad day. I said, no, Saurabh is having a bad day. Let me help do something for Saurabh. Let me, no, it's like completely, it's a very easy way also, but very entertaining as well. When we just remove the word I from our dictionary and we just replace it with the third person, it also, we keep on saying Baba, 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 Baba. Just replace I with Baba and we become light. And so really spiritual effort is very easy. You really see in that way.
Yeah, correct. I think if we go back and see the history of Yakya, I think even Brahma Baba never used to use that word I. So he always
Yeah.
used Baba, Baba,
Right.
Baba did this, Baba. And even Dadis also did the same. They always used to refer themselves as a second person, third person always, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It's like the part is different and the soul is different. And so not to take any kind of self-respect from the part. You know, Papa is in charge, Papa is taking care. We are just, Baba's little children, and we are just enjoying this play with Baba. That's all.
Yeah, so here I think what happens is, when we want to take some support from Baba and then there is a situation and then we say that it is mine or I, right? Then it seems Papa goes out of there. I mean, will
Yeah,
not be able to support. So he would, it's like we become alone with that situation to handle further.
yeah.
Om
All
Shanti.
right.
Thank you.
Om Shanti, Saurabhai. A nice personality, I think, the Lord. Just see so many titles. We just got introduced to him as Shiva. But right down he says, I'm Khuda, I'm Sarvodaya, I'm Vishwa Sevadari, I'm Garib Nivas, sometimes he says. I'm Khuda, which is a very beautiful version which I like. I'm Dilaram. But I think the one which is really there is Kivaya, the boatman. And I was just visualizing, this boatman. And if you see even everywhere images, if you see a person is on a high sea, the boat is going up and down, and then the person inside the boat stands up, raises his hand up to the heavens above and says, "Oh God, please save me. Oh God, please save me." And as of that moment. So when I was reading the Murli, I wanted to ask Baba, when does your job as boatman start? Is it when I'm on the high seas? Or is it when you come down in this age now, in the confluence age, make your presence noticed by us, and we all souls are boats? And so many boats, billions of boats, you single boatmen, and what a big ocean of life. Where are you going to take us across from? Which land are you going to take? Just, as like an Alice in Wonderland, even I was asking Baba all these questions. When does your job of a boatman start? What do you actually do? Do you take everyone or only the one who have given their strings of their boats to them? I was just trying to understand because so much work he does. Sometimes he's laundryman also. So when do you actually do this? At the end, when the final time has come, Baba, or no Sunaitachi? So if I could get some visualization from you, Sir Rabbi.
Oh, so you're saying, when do we hand over the boat to Baba? Is that the question?
No, when does he take? See, I thought I am on a high sea. I
Ah,
am nothing. I am on the high sea. So
hmm,
on the high seas, definitely anyone would look for a support. Anyone,
hmm,
whether he has faith in anything. When does his job of the boatman start? A. The second
hmm,
part is so many boats. No, I'm not talking about the physical part. Leading, I know Baba's talking about the final scene, the souls and all, how beautifully like swarms of mosquitoes live. I got that analogy, but I want to justify his occupation, which he has mentioned in today's Murli as the Buddha.
Right. Now, I really think the moment the soul says, "My Baba," from the heart, it is then that, Baba takes responsibility for the soul. The moment the soul recognizes Baba, I think from that moment on, it's a life that the soul starts to live with Baba. And even though the soul may go through ups and downs because of, this drama, the way it has been designed, but Baba will always, take care. Baba will always be there. And so that's what I feel. That the moment we recognize Baba and say, "My Baba," from the heart, we just let go of everything and let just Baba take charge. Right.
I think with Saurabh as Baba's lawyer, but nothing, everything will go tick, 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 and all. I think we cannot even every job, every title of his you're going to do. It's just like sometimes when Baba goes on stresses about it, I ask. Secondly, I liked that what you spoke about. Some discussion you had. Even I love this I, but I can see I exist because this is a word of duality. We are not in Advaita where I and Supreme Soul are one. So the I should be there because Baba also says, first you put your foot forward, then only I will come. So to some limit, the I is there. So you were saying you had some discussion. Little
Right.
sparks from that can you share about when not?
Right. Oh, sure. And that's what we were discussing, like this whole aspect of the illusion of I. And we were saying, okay, let's just take it in a very easy, simple way. When we say the word I, right? It's even in body consciousness. We say, okay, I am this, I did this. Whatever we are looking at through the word I, actually that person is constantly changing. 5 years back, 10 years back, the story was completely different. The mind was completely different. Understanding was completely different. So this, whatever, even in the limited way we say the word I, that is also evolving. That is also changing. So which I am I referring to? You know, and then we realize that actually there is, this role is designed in such a way it will keep on changing, keep on changing. And so, I don't know if I can share a slide. Just maybe share a slide here. And, many times we have, we go back in time and have a like a little reflection on our story and things. And I feel meditation is also like that, like seeing myself back in time. Okay, 5 years back, how was I? Okay, 10 years back, 15 years back, 20 years back. Okay, before the date of birth, before the date of birth, before I, the being, the soul entered, the body that did not even, exist in this shape and form. It was a different form. And then I played another character, and then I played another character. And okay, then 5,000 years back, oh, came down from Paramdam. Okay, that is who I really am. It's like just talking to the self in that way, just clarifies everything. Then we realize, no, this is really it's not an imagination or really an understanding that I'm playing a character, but it is true. And, even we know that whatever we can plan or, do, but the script is already written, like Baba said, "Hua hi pada hai," and we know from our experiences as well that we couldn't have freely planned our journey. It just keeps on happening because, it's all part of a script, a larger script. And so just taking a step back and just seeing the self, in that way, it just allows me to stay very light and easy. I realize I'm an invisible eternal traveler. I'm just traveling, and everything, whatever is here today, will not be there tomorrow. It will keep on changing, and then only Baba will be there with me always. When I was in Paramdam, Baba was there. Even when I came here, Baba was looking at me. Even now, Baba is there with me. So that's the truth. It's not even something that is an imagination. And then I talk to myself in third person. In third person. So it's like you said, right? Someone said dadis will also do the same. They'll say, oh, like someone once asked Dadi, she was giving a lecture, and then everyone was um, so inspired. And then someone asked Dadi, share your experience. And Dadi said, oh, Dadi was sitting, Baba came, Baba used Dadi's mouth, Baba said something, and that's it. And then she didn't have any like consciousness that I have done something. Oh, look, so many, souls got served, this happened, that happened. No, everything, it's just, she wouldn't talk much even about the drama. Even, Mama, if someone would ask her, Mama, what have you, how is Seva happening? Or she would go somewhere, she, oh, what is the news? Oh, it was okay, it was good. That's it. No need to, go too much in analysis. Like once even Dadi Janki was, I think Shilu Didi was sharing that Dadi attended a UN conference, came to Madhuban, and everyone was asking Dadi, what happened? Tell us the story. Dadi said, I even forgot. I only remember Murli. Don't just ask me about Gyan and Murli. I have forgotten everything else. I don't know what happened. I know how many souls, what happened to Seva. So it's like this is the sense of self is completely beyond this external world, this role world. I, the soul with Baba, and Murli is my only reality. Whatever Baba is talking to me in the Murli, that's what is shaping my consciousness. That's what is making me who I am. Right? Mhm. And so it says the timeless in you is aware of life's timelessness and knows that yesterday is but today's memory. Mhm. And tomorrow is today's dream. The present moment is all you ever have. And so when I really detach myself from all this eyes, and then the soul is completely available in this moment. That's what I really feel Baba, means when he says, just be light, enjoy, just, see everything as a game. Just it's for your entertainment. It's like I'm not even thinking, oh, what happened or what will happen, because that's where fear comes from. That's what Baba was saying. Oh, don't be afraid. No, everything is scripted. Just enjoy this moment with Baba. Mhm. So, yeah, so these were some of the things we were discussing.
Just beautiful, Saurabhai. Hope you can share these slides or we get it.
Yeah.
It's I really love to explore my journey again. Lovely. It was just nice. But I was just thinking why at the end when I'm ready to go inside the gate, does he leave my hand and throw me to Dharamraj? I was just thinking about that journey.
Oh,
But your presentation was just beautiful. Thank you, brother.
yeah. No, I think that's what Dharamraj is just, you know, sometimes, we might, uh, that's what Baba was saying, don't be afraid of Dharmaraj also. Because even at that time, that's what I feel. Baba is always there to help. The moment the soul really invokes Baba with honesty, with truth, Baba is present. Baba is there. And so, Baba talks about Dharamraj so that, because what happens is there are moments where when we have forgotten Baba, then Baba says, if you have little, like this consciousness that, okay, whatever I'm doing, I'm creating my actions, I'm creating my karma. And so just be mindful that, there is Dharam Raj as well. In that way, Baba is saying that way. So that we are saved from creating any karmic accounts.
The most powerful practice, which is what I'm going to be taking on from today, is what you also showed in the picture about seeing self on third person's eyes. So instead of I, replace the name is the first practice. So Rakhi is doing this, Rakhi is doing that. Instead of putting I want to do this or I'm doing this. I think that's one simple practice, but the consciousness will be on of moving off I. Is a practice for me to take home. A lot many things Baba has spoken in today's Murli, but I guess this is one practice. It is very easy to move on in with Maya and say I'm not able to do it. But what if I say to myself is Rakhi is Baba's child and Baba is there with her all the time and he will manage it. Not moving away from my efforts, but being in the consciousness of Baba being always there and not allowing myself to be carried away with what's showing up in the external world. That's the practice. Om Shanti.
Very nice. Yeah. Mhm. It's really a lot of fun when we start talking to the self. It's like, oh, someone said, that's what keeps our mind busy, right? At times, someone said something happened, and say, oh, poor Saurabh. Oh my, someone said something. Oh, Saurabh is upset. Oh, but in that moment, it's like I'm not giving myself away in that scene, but I'm detached and I'm just, enjoying. Okay, I'm just looking at that moment from a distance. Yeah. Yeah.
Brother, I also liked that one word which you emphasized move along with the company of your companion. It is not just a statement. See, moving along is not just holding hand. I may hold hand with someone, but my mind will be with somebody else. So it's not just holding hand. This move along is total, absolutely in that consciousness of with whom I am. I like that particular sentence. And I also liked what you said, wife here when I'm here. And God says, wife here when I'm here. And the third part which you spoke about, which Baba says about clans. Baba is saying, like, even a woman is married, she goes into another clan. I think that paragraph for the Didis and Dadis, it was something very, a kind of exalted view Baba took. I like those paragraphs, that paragraph also.
Mhm. Very nice.
There is one more line that which I also liked. Baba says, the numbers are given on the basis of passing a practical paper. And it says that, a paper is given, right, for us to um, um, make ourselves strong. So, and it is us, who will make the situation bigger, like Baba clearly mentioned, like a mountain, or we can make it as a small mustard seed. It's how we take it. So the situation or the problems does not have a size by their own, but it's us who will create that. Whether we can create it as a mountain or a small mustard seed, it is up to us based on the attitude that we have, right?
Right. Absolutely.
Yes, the only access to this is having a self-talk which is empowering. The one which Vijay just spoke of how do we make a test paper as simple as what conversations I have around it.
Yeah, right. So there is this saying that, we have to talk to ourselves. If you haven't spoken to yourself, that means you have missed the most important person of your life.
Very nice.
Before we move on to meditation, Saurabh, there's an announcement for tomorrow's class. We'll have Tina Ben, who is going to be conducting a experiential commentary-based meditation on the topic of karma. Invite each one of you to be there tomorrow for this session, and let's experience whatever we are reading in last 2 days' time as an experiential meditation for us. Over to you, Saurabh Bhai, for meditation.
Sure. So let's take a moment and go within the beautiful world of the being, the soul, completely separate from the story world. I dropped the story completely. There's no consciousness of I that pulls the mind. Everything just fades away. Only I, the being of light, remain. This beautiful being of light is called the soul. This being is eternal. This being is real. This being is pure. This being is innocent. This being is wise. This being is loved by the one. This being belongs to Baba. Baba is a constant companion. Everything else is just for entertainment. So I, the soul, experience Baba's company. In his world of silence. It's just pure light, silence, this. And now gently I return back, play my role in the game of life, with Baba as my companion. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you, Baba. Thank you, Saurabhai. Thank you, Divine Family. We meet tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. Om Shanti.